Now, the Mezzala is one of the most powerful roles in Football Manager 2024. Indeed, in previous Football Manager as well, it's been exceptional. But the one flaw with this role is that the starting position could be slightly too deep, that you would rather have him slightly higher up the pitch. But the issue is the Mezzala is only found in the central midfield position. You can't actually move this guy elsewhere. But in this video, I'm going to show you how to correctly convert one of your attacking midfielders to play as a Mezzala. By the end of this video, you know there's certain roles that can actually do this. It's not all of them. So first, the Mezzala. Let's look at the Mezzala's instruction. What this player has is the get forward instruction, stay wider, move into channels, and then roam from positions. But it doesn't really stop there. If you look at the Mezzala's description, it says that this player has the ability to operate in central areas and also drift into the wide spaces or the half spaces and essentially act like a half winger. He will move slightly farther up the field, but what we're trying to do today is to actually move this player or have him have a slightly higher starting position. So now that we know what the Mezzala is capable of doing, we can now move this player into the attacking midfield position, and then we can now see that we have an attacking midfielder well on attack duty. If you look at his player instructions, he has the get further forward instruction. That's because we have him on attack, but it doesn't really matter. You can see that the player, when he has possession of the ball, he can only hold the ball up. He can't actually move either side. If you move into support duty, same instruction, just the get further forward instruction has been disabled. If you go through all the players all the way down to even the shadow striker, as long as they're in the central position, the players basically stay in the center. In order for you to turn on that Mezzala attribute, you have to move the player one slide either to the left or to the right hand side, and then you can go back to the players now instruction, and then once you're in there, you can see they can actually ask this player to either stay wider and also run wide with the ball. The trequartista and other roles like the attacking midfielder or advanced playmakers, they're very capable of doing this, so you can ask them to stay wider and run wide with the ball. But in the case where you're going to use an Egonche, this player will not have the ability to actually go left and right. So the Egonche, the way the Egonche plays is actually like a pivot in the number 10 role. So essentially you can see that he's disabled, he can't hold up the ball, he can't run wide with the ball. The moment he gets the ball, he tries to spray passes and find somebody else, but he's a very stationary player. This doesn't apply to the advanced playmaker on support duty, as this player, although it's very similar to the Egonche, he has the ability to actually roam from position. So you can ask him to run wide with the ball and then stay wider as well, and try to operate in that half space and cause havoc in the opposition's attacking third or defensive third. So that's how you can go about creating a Mezzala in the number 10 role. And remember, there are specific roles that you can actually do this with. Like I mentioned, the Egonche is not going to be capable of operating in that half space. Although he can't stay there stationary, he's not going to operate and move into the half spaces all around the field like the Mezzala would normally do. So in case you want to have your Mezzala high up in the number 10 role, just go on and switch him into this position. Remember, don't keep him central. You have to move him either to the left or to the right hand side, and then go on to the player instructions and then turn on the what's that instruction, run wide with the ball or stay wider instruction, and then ask them to operate as a Mezzala that way. If you did find this useful, remember to leave a like on it and also to share this video for other people that may be looking for ways to actually do this. And if there are other roles that you actually want tweaking in Football Manager or redesigning of those roles in tactics, do let me know in the comment section as well. I'll see if I have an answer for you. That will be all. Thanks for watching. Remember to subscribe. I'll see you in the next video.